You know, that's how you tell if the shirt is either very dirty or not. It's called a sniff test. Yeah, this one is not very dirty, so kind of dirty. So this will go somewhere. That one has been evaluated. So now for the pants, how do you know if it's dirty, very dirty? It's the waist, and then here. This is what my mom told me. Relatively dirty. You know, growing up, as my mom was teaching me how to do laundry, she said the collar of the shirt, you don't really have to wash it. She told me you have to do this. You simply do this and gently, sort of like, take this round motion gently. But now for me, the reason why she used to say that is that so that the collar doesn't really get old quickly. Hey guys, welcome. Today we are doing laundry. It's a Sunday, so it's basically us trying to clean up the home and stay neat and prepare for tomorrow, which is a Monday. So where do we start? What's the best way to start cleaning up apart from just doing a bit of laundry? And that's where we're starting today, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please make it a point to click that notification bell every time, a video, so that you get notified whenever I upload a video for you guys. Man. Last time I told you guys, man, I also, there is soap that I'm supposed to be using and I'm not seeing it. Last time I told you guys that one of the things I really hate doing is laundry. I hate doing laundry, man. Now I'm giving you the reality, yes, of how a true African life, let me say true African lifestyle, engeri tukikola wano, how this is we do it. Of course, not everybody does hand washing because it's not an easy thing to do. But actually, for me, the times I've used a washing machine, I've really not. Oh, guys, by the way, yesterday I checked in the comment section and people were asking where I'm from. Hey guys, welcome. This is Uganda. My name is Francis, and this is coming to you straight from Uganda, Africa, which is it's called the Pearl of Africa. That's very, very important. Yeah, so let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. Let me know so we could connect. Yesterday I got somebody from Germany and someone from America, that really appreciated this kind of content, and yeah, feels good to have people that really appreciate this kind of content, and what's funny, people? What's funny is that sometimes we think that we get to think that the respective kind of lifestyles that we live differently in different parts of the world are actually are obvious to the rest of the world, but they're not. Because now someone in the comment section yesterday said that what he saw, because I did a video about my daily shenanigans at home, and he said it was eye-opening for him to see how we live life from this side of the world compared to how they live life in Africa, in America. So I think, because in that video I was basically cleaning up my kitchen and washing utensils. I'm going to put it up here, you guys can go catch it. And washing utensils and stuff like that. Now, of course, in an American setting, you're definitely using a dishwasher or vacuum cleaner to clean the floor and stuff like that. But here, of course, we have those products here in Uganda already. But if you're not yet at that point where you can use a dishwasher, yeah, the easiest way to get around is definitely using what? Using your hands, man. Yeah. So here's how we wash here. So I'm going to do two rinses, actually three rinses before I can actually. Are they called Are they called rinses or something? But yeah, like the clothes are going to go through a cycle of 3 stages. Actually, 2 stages. The last stage is the rinsing stage. And after that, today I was supposed to be shooting something with my friend, but I said, you know what? Let's dedicate this day to just cleaning up, because, hey man, my house has been a mess, guys. It's been a mess. It's been a mess. But regardless, we thank God. By the way, today is I'm doing this video on Sunday, so I hope you guys prayed. You went to God and just thanked Him for the little things that sometimes we take for granted, Things as little as just, being able to wake up whole. Being able to wake up as whole, you're breathing, you can feel your body, because you can touch and feel your body, you can see, you can walk, you can talk ably, So sometimes it's just good for you to sit down and tell God thank you for every little thing. Actually, for me, I don't know how you guys pray, but for me, it's the little thing that I count. I rarely speak to God and ask for things. For me, I simply go there to show gratitude, because while you were sleeping, somebody was losing their limb, somebody was getting blind, somebody was fighting for their life somewhere. Somebody was literally struggling to stay alive. But and yet you were there. God had given you another lease to life. So yeah, being a Sunday, I hope you guys have reached out to God through the needs, just to say hello, how are you, sir? Yeah, it's important to just speak to God as a friend. Yeah, so for me today, I don't have a laundry room, so I do it in my bathroom. So you might be wondering, why do you have a sink in your laundry room? So I'm washing in the sink. Usually we have somebody that a lady that comes around to do the washing, but you see, for example, when she comes on a weekend, she has a lot of people that she has to do laundry for. So you find that she's in a crazy hurry to go and wash for other people, and that means that she's not really going to give you quality result. See, man, guys, I'm waiting. it's not going to give you that quality result of well-washed clothes. It might be well-washed, but not to the point that I would do myself. So I decided today, let me do the laundry myself, Yeah. Let me do the laundry myself. For me, even if the times I've used a washing machine, unless it's a very heavy like fabric, after using the washing machine, I'll still use my hands to kind of like, let's get this thumbnail. I'll still, kind of like run through the clothes again with my hands, Yeah, with my bare hands. See the soap I'm using? I don't know, I misplaced the soap, so I don't really want to go up to the shop. So what we're going to do is, we will go for as far as this soap can take us. I really don't know where I placed it. We'll go as far as this soap can take us. By the guys, if you don't mind, suggest some video ideas. What do you want to see from this other side of the world? From this side of the world, what do you want to see? Let me tell you guys a story. I have a friend of mine. I think that was 2 years ago. She came to pay a visit here. So she came to pay a visit. Obviously, I don't have a washing machine. So she came. And then she is a very, like, that she's an empath. She just wants to she doesn't really want to come off as someone that's bothering the other person. So she's the kind that would suffer in silence just so you could be happy or be comfortable. So if you're not really, really keen to know what she's going through, she might actually suffer and die in silence just because she's afraid to express herself. So when she came, she stayed like, I think, for a week. So I would go to work and then leave her here, and then she'd go about her business in town and stuff like that. So one day while I was at work, she decides to, I think she gets a bunch of dirty clothes, her own clothes. So she ran out of clean clothes. And in her whole life, she had never done hand washing. So she decided to try and wash the clothes by herself. Yo. She failed. By the time I came back, she had put the clothes in the bucket and just shut the bucket. So she didn't want to tell me, you know what, I failed to wash clothes, please help me. So I only discovered when I wanted to use the bucket, and I found a couple of clothes inside. I asked her, yo, what's up? What's up with the clothes? She said, I tried washing them, man. And then she's like, never mind, I'll probably pack them and wash them from when she flies back. I'm like, no. Don't be bothered by that. And I was shocked at that. Sometimes, like I said earlier on, sometimes things might seem obvious from the way we live our lives, but it's not really obvious. It is until you actually get to experience how people live, that's when you'll actually know that things are actually very different. It takes time to learn and unlearn things, Yeah. So from judging from what I see, I think I need to go up to the shop and buy some soap, and then I can be back here, because this one is not gonna do it. I need to first go by the meanwhile I cannot go up and I cannot go outside of this house with these pants, because this is camouflage and it's not allowed in Uganda here for anybody to be wearing these kinds of clothes, I bought this while I was on a trip to China. Yeah, that's where I bought it, and guess what? It has never left the house. I only put it on inside the house. The law is the law. When those niggas get you and you're wearing camouflage, bro, they're going to go penitentiary on you. They will do all sorts of stupid things just to remind you that they are the powers that be. Yeah. But yeah, guys, this is how we be. But now imagine how would it be if I had somebody that's like maybe a girl, a girlfriend helping out, But hey, by the way, you see, also having a girl is not a guarantee that she's going to help you with laundry, No, because I've known some people that actually I've been with and they don't do shit. They don't clean, they don't cook, they do not wash. But guess what? You have to clean, you have to cook sometimes or buy food, and you have to make sure that your space is clean. And you see, before I made peace with it, I used to sulk a lot. I was like, man, this girl, how could she just come here and chill, man? She doesn't help me with anything. She's just over there in the bed chilling, scrolling through her phone, just waiting for me to, clean up the house and, basically be the maid of the home. But then I sat back and said, this is my house. This is my space. Who else is going to wash it? Who else is going to keep it clean apart from myself? So I think, I don't know whether it's us being hard on the females or something, but I think it's just, the mistake I think is on the end of us, the men. Because at the end of the day, we don't really, we don't go for the people that we think will meet the cut, but sometimes we just end up with people that are, eye candy. So if you end up with someone who's like that, please, and they don't want to clean, because I'm quite sure many times these people make it clear to you. They tell you, you know what, bro, I ain't cleaning, I ain't cooking, I ain't doing shit. And then they put that disclaimer, until you put a ring on it. How the hell am I going to know whether or not you can clean or cook if you don't show me? We are Africans over here. We believe by seeing. Seeing is believing. So yeah. Sometimes I think the fault is on us or something like that, the men. Because for the people that I've been with, they are clear about it. They tell you know what? I'm not cleaning. I ain't cooking. Until you put the ring on it. Someone tells you I ain't cooking, I ain't cleaning, until you put the goddamn fucking ring on it. You're like, who? You either take it or leave it. Leave it or take it. And and that's just about it. And the minute, you know what I mean? And then the minute they're not playing about it. So yeah, you just have to make peace with it. But if it's your space, please, it's your duty to make it a beautiful space. Yep. Get what I mean? Yeah, so today we're just cleaning around. How do you call it? And for me, I think for me, I clean my house like every after 5 days, because the rest of the days I'm busy, trying to make ends meet. But I think I'm actually getting to love this content creation thing. Yeah, it's liberating, it feels good, because I really love to play around with the camera and create content. Oof. This is a tight one, This shirt. Damn. Shit. This is not an easy one to wash. Whew. Its fabric is very hard. I don't know. Is this real cotton or something? But it's a good shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts, this one. Ooh. And you see, the thing sometimes affects my hands. When I really do a lot of laundry, this part of my hand begin to peel. This one there. They peel off. And they're painful, so it comes from, I think it comes from this friction here. This shirt is very hard. Eesh. How much more do I have? Tommy, Jummy. Shirt. I don't know, where did I put that soap, man? I guess put it in the bed or something. Put it in the bedroom. Oh, this is my favorite shirt. It's so easy to wash. This one. Ooh. Very, very easy to wash. This one. I love it. Growing up, as my mommy was teaching me how to do laundry, she said the collar of the shirt, you don't really have to wash it. She told me you have to do this. You simply do this and gently sort of like, take this round motion gently. But now for me, the reason why she used to say that is that so that the collar doesn't really get old quickly, because there are instances whereby the collar gets old quickly, but the rest of the shirt is actually still okay. So what's your approach when doing hand laundry, hand washing? For me, it's the collar, the armpits, and that's just about it. The collar, the armpits, and then the arms like that, and just sort of like run through all of it. Ooh, damn. So we're going to go this round, which is the second round, and then after that we'll rinse. I want to see how many minutes it has taken me to kind of like clean up all these clothes, Let me give you guys hand washing ASMR. You see? Hand washing SMR. What does it sound like? What does it sound like? Rate my SMR on a scale of 1 to 10. Tell me what it sounds like. Does it sound familiar? Obey the guys. Hand washing is not misery. We're not suffering. It's just part of our lifestyle. Although I don't like it, but it is what it is. Oof. So now for me, how I do it, this fast water here, it must take in a few more clothes, like this towel. This towel is pretty dirty. Ooh, smells too. The hell? Yeah, for my drawers, I make sure I wash so clean. I put in a bit more time to ensure that they don't stain or anything like that. Yeah, very important. Very, very important. I need to find some more soap. I drop this soap, man. I don't feel like going up there, man, to buy soap. I forgot about it yesterday. This would have been fun if soap was here, man. I need to go back up. Ooh. So this will just go through, just try to give it a few squeezes, you know what I mean? So we're already 30 minutes in. So stay there. Alright, so this is impressive. I've been very effective. In just 30 minutes, I'm done with the first batch. Then I think I might have to put in a few clothes. You know, that's how you tell if the shirt is either very dirty or not. It's called a sniff test. Yeah. This one is not very dirty, so kind of dirty. So this will go somewhere. That one has been evaluated. So now for the pants, how do you know if it's dirty, very dirty? It's the waist, and then here, this one. Now this one. Kinda. This one I know it's not. These are drawers. Oh, what the heliante? That one is very dirty. Shit. Whew. Second rinse, the second process. See, now the second process, the water is clearer compared to the first process. The water was not that clear, so let's get it on with this. Yeah, I'm happy because now you are taking the clothes to the wire line, alright? But before we do that, remember, there is this towel that also needs quick chap attention before I could pour this water out because it's already dirty, man. So for this towel, I washed it yesterday, so I need to just give it a quick touch. Ooh, it's not easy to wash this one. Dang. Wash it all out. That. Gotta squeeze it out. Now this one is short. You don't really need much Pay attention. So this is what it means to do house chores in the house. If you're a bachelor, two options you have two options if you're a bachelor. Pay someone to wash your clothes. Actually, three. Wash your own clothes. And then the third one, find a partner who's comfortable enough to wash for your clothes, because otherwise, actually for me, my whole life I don't think anybody has ever, even in the dating stage, I don't think anyone I dated actually did my laundry. No. Oh, it was once, it happened once. But even that, I was not dating the person, we were just friends who were having a good time. That was the only time that somebody did my laundry. And trust me, because it had never happened to me, it felt so nice. It felt so nice. Oh, did I remember no radio? My neighbor is cooking something nice. Wow. The aroma is slapping hard, man. Damn it. Alright. Now, even this one needs to be touched a bit. A couple of clothes here that need very little attention, not much. That will be good to go. Ooh. Thing is clean. Oh, damn it. In English, they would say, when I was learning English, they tell us, once something is very clean, you say, it's spick and span. So my clothes are spick and span. Damn it. Si wameokorewa. Okay.